Hello everyone, my name is Shehzad Khan, working in New Catholic Mission School, Jhabua, teaching you 6th class science, chapter number 4, which is sorting materials into different things. That is, object around us. The first thing what comes in our mind, that is sorting of different materials which are here in this paragraph and in this picture to be clearly mentioned. In this picture you are seeing glass, metals, plastic, cottons and so many other different things which are made up of different materials. So what is the chapter behind mention us everything, that is you have to pick everything which is of different category and of different class. Without wasting too much time, take a look at the paragraph. We saw that our food and clothes have so much variety in them. Not just food and clothes, there is such a vast variety of objects everywhere. We see around us a chair, a bullock cart, a cycle, cooking utensils, books, cloths, toys, water, stone and many other objects. All these objects have different shape, colors and uses. As this thing is mentioned as everything very beautifully and clearly, that we are surrounding with lots of materials which are belonging to different category, different class, different shape, different size, different structures. Which also clearly mentioned the last line about these. All these objects have different shapes, colors and uses, and this picture is very much clear about the paragraph whole easily. Moving to next, that is all objects around us are made up of one or more material. Either they are having of only one material or they are mixed up of two or more materials. These materials may be glass, metal, plastics, wood, cotton, paper, mud or soil. You can easily, again please, I am repeating the line, these materials may be of glass, metal, plastic, wood, cotton, paper, mud or soil. Either they are of single category or they are a mix of two or three categories. For example, objects and the materials they are made up of: plate or thali, it may be of steel, glass, plastics, any other source. Then pen, it is either of plastic or metals. Then in the second table we are in different types of objects that are made up of same materials. Example, wood, chair, table, plug, bullock cart and its wheel. Then paper, books, notebooks, newspaper, toys and calendars. Means a single thing carry multiple things in it also, and here we are getting a thing into a multiple categories. Moving to next, that properties of materials. Every materials have its own property like hardness, then polish, luster and different kind of nature. So here, that is, first is appearance. Materials usually look different from each other. Wood looks very different from iron. Iron appears different from copper and aluminium. As you can easily feel and test them, you will get the experience of the difference between them. Hardness is the second property. Materials which can be compressed or scratched easily are called soft, while other materials which are difficult to compress are called hard. For example, cotton or sponge is soft while iron is hard. Then third one is soluble or insoluble. For this, I will take you to the picture. If you are taking a water, 2 glass water, fill up of, then you may drop some kind of particles in both them. Some materials are easily soluble, some are not soluble. This is also property. For example, petrol or diesel, if you mix with them with the water, they will not getting properly mixed out, no 100% mix out with the water. But if you are taking sugar or you are taking salt and dip into the water, they will get easily dissolved in it. Next property, that is, you will notice that some substances have completely disappeared or dissolved in water. These are soluble. We said that these substances are soluble in water. Other substances do not mix with water and do not disappear even after we stir for a long time. These substances are called insoluble in water. Water plays an important role in the functioning of our body because it can dissolve a large amount of substances. So here, some liquids mix well with water, then B, some other do not. These two pictures very easily clarify you. This example you can take also with the help of ink also, pen, ink. That is fountain pen. Then objects may float or sink. This is the other property. Some objects are having property of floating on the water and some are getting sink in it. The examples here in this, stone, coin and keys are sink, while other ball, sponge or some kind of leaves are floating on the water. Some of these materials that did not mix with the water floated to the surface of water, other may have sunk on the bottom of the tumbler, right. We notice many examples of objects that float in water or sink. Dried leaves fallen on the surface of the pond, a stone that you throw into this pond, few drops of honey that you let fall into a glass of water. There are so many examples in which you can easily consider about the floating and sinking of that proper object. Now one question comes in our mind, that if a metal key or a hard iron key or a steel key is sink in the water, but why does a ship not? Because it's have a proper shape which will consider itself aerodynamic shape, that is a streamlined shape. That's why a ship never sink in it. Otherwise, if any kind simply a hole is there in that in that boat, then it will be 100% surely sink in that water. Then transparency. Now objects have transparency also. For example, glass, like example here, can be transparent or can be modified into opaque as well as translucent also. But metals is totally non-transparent, or if we are looking through opaque, transparent and translucent materials. These are three kind of materials. This is transparent, in which you can easily clarify visible of other thing from one source to another source. Then here is opaque, some kind of visibility is there, but that is of transparency of a very low level. Then translucent, no any kind of light will be reflected right over there. Moving here, some materials such as glass are transparent and some others such as wood and metals are opaque. Some materials are translucent. These materials through which objects can be seen but not clearly are known as translucent. So you can easily clarify about this thing, that we are having three kinds of objects also which are having transparent, opaque and translucent property. Opaque materials are those materials which are wood and metals who are not able to clarify the light from its sources one to the second other sources. So I hope so that you will get properly all details and the properly segment of sorting materials into your different lives, and those things which are to be in a waste material of your home or your outside colony, you can separate them into a different ways, so that easily you can clarify which metal belongs to which category and on to which items also. So hopefully if you are getting any problem, please comment on us and make us eager to update your knowledge day by day with new examples. Thank you.